Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a boutique type cigar. This is from Stack Cigars, which these are currently available in sort of a limited area, but they are available online. These are available in Pennsylvania and Ohio in shops. They're branching out. It's brand new, too new to be seen at this year's IPCPR, but they asked me to review it, get the word out. I said I would. I did have the Corona size earlier this week, and it was a pepper bomb. So black pepper fans, take note. Let's see how the Toro version stacks up, and here it is. It's called the Lancaster. There is the density. Now this cigar is a Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper and Nicaraguan binder and filler. It's blended by AJ's father Ishmael and produced in the AJ Fernandez factory. So it gets your attention right away. Not a very dark, not a very oily wrapper, a very dark wrapper, and it's also very well made. There's a slight oiliness, but not a lot. So links to these are on the blog, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. And they're priced reasonable, around $8 and change. Four sizes too, and I'll show you all four. But this is the Toro 6x50. So let's get right to it. The Stack Cigars Lancaster Toro. All right, we've got a nicely shaped rounded cap here. So I believe we can attack it easily. Good draw, just a little bit of firmness. Yep, we can work with that. First flavors you get right away are it's an orange citrus with some cream notes, but it's almost in the minority of flavors because the black pepper is so incredibly intense. Putting the number on the black pepper, I would say at least a 9.5. It's a tremendous amount of black pepper, and there's a nice coffee base. The citrus is what I will call it, with cream, has some sweetness, but you have a massive amount of black pepper. Now, the finish is sort of a normal sweet cream early on at this early stage. So that's where we are at the light up. And you will get the black pepper right away. There's no waiting around. Let's give it a minute or two. It's right away. So this is starting out to be just as peppery as the Corona. So let's see where it goes from here. Well, about 1 inch in, and it's a perfect burn going. And the low grade hum you may hear in the background is a small window fan that I have to help suck the smoke out. So that's not a problem with your device. It's just a low grade hum. Now add 5 minutes to the time you just saw on that shot of the cigar at 1 inch point. I forgot to start my timer. I'm a little rusty from being on vacation, I suppose. I don't know, but just add 5 minutes to every time you see. Now, the pepper is amazing in this cigar. Black pepper. The front end flavors are still that, and it's actually hard to pin them down because it's so much pepper and actually coffee, which is really close to an espresso. But it's an orange citrus cream, and it appears to be some dry cocoa notes too. Don't really get a lot of chocolate notes in this cigar to me, but it is a little cocoa flavor there. The cigar is medium to full bodied. It's pretty intense, and it could be just a false feeling of strength because of all the massive pepper, but it's roughly medium to full body. It's burning very well, as I said. There's really nothing else to say, but I'll go ahead and say you black pepper fans need to take note of this. This is a good cigar. Starting out very good for a small boutique type cigar. One cigar company in the Midwest, and I believe they'll do well if it stays at this point. So that's at the 1 inch point, going along nicely. This Lancaster Toro. All right, we're about 2.5 inches in. Probably got about a little over 3 inches remaining. At about 5 minutes, you got about 28 minutes and change here at this point. There's now some nice brown sugar, which I don't recall in the Corona, but this is a nice sweetness of brown sugar to go along with the front end flavors. Still say it's medium to full body. I really think it's going to hit full body here in a little bit, but finish is unchanged. Still a nice sweet cream, nice lingering black pepper. The black pepper will clear your sinuses up. You can feel it when you retrohale. It would definitely free up your breathing passages. Going on nicely, this Lancaster. Nice flavors. Let's see where we go from here. Well, only a couple inches left. I'll be back to wrap it up here shortly. But the citrus notes really are getting very subtle. You barely detect them, but in their place, they're more. The cocoa has blossomed into full-blown chocolate. Coffee is still good, and it's a sweet chocolate, and the brown sugar is still there. So you got chocolate and brown sugar to go along with that coffee and black pepper. The black pepper may have toned down just a tad, but not significantly. Still very prominent. It's very close to full body. I mean, you could probably call it full body, you'd be fine. Finish is about the same. The decrease in the citrus notes did not hurt it at all, because the brown sugar and the chocolate notes that took its place are doing just fine. Thank you. Be back to wrap it up here in a few minutes. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. All in all, this has been a very good cigar. I'm surprised because most boutique or new startup cigar companies, it's a crapshoot. We all know that. But they sent me this to review, and it has my blessing. Massive amounts of black pepper, tons of coffee notes, espresso you could almost call it. Nice sweet flavors, transitioning from that citrus and cream as it started. Now it's a very subtle citrus, just a touch, but a lot of chocolate notes and a lot of brown sugar notes. So you really can't go wrong with those flavors. Full bodied, I'm going to say it's full bodied. I feel the La Hero is full bodied, folks. Finish is unchanged. It burned evenly, had a nice draw. I enjoyed this cigar. I had a smaller version this week, a Corona. This is a better cigar in my opinion. Usually the smaller ring gauge cigars are better because you just have the guts of a cigar and you have just the essentials. But this cigar with the larger ring gauge really passed the test. I'm rating it a 92. This cigar is available for most of you, and you've probably never heard of this cigar if you're like me, but they do have a website, and I'll give you the link on the blog, and you can contact them and try a 5-pack. And I'm going to suggest you do that because it's that good. Let's support this new company. It's a good cigar, folks. I was shocked, but I'm very pleasantly surprised. So the Stack Cigars Lancaster Toro 92.